went to the moon not just once, but several times. And I think the Russians would have called us out on that one if it wasn't true, you know.
Humanity landing on the moon, man, that was maybe the greatest thing ever. Maybe the greatest thing ever. It's really hard to believe. It's an incredible history.
50 fleeting years, a mere speck of time in the grand tapestry of the cosmos, have slipped by since our groundbreaking achievement, the inaugural footprints humanity imprinted on the moon's ashen surface. As the echoes of that historical triumph fade into the silence of the universe, a stark reality slowly dawns upon us. Despite the meteoric advancements in technology and the profound reservoir of knowledge we've accumulated over the decades, we haven't yet mustered the courage to return to the barren expanses of the moon, the site of our first daring leap into the great beyond. This brings us face to face with a haunting question. Why did we abandon the pursuit of such a monumental milestone? Moreover, what invisible chains bind us, restricting our reach from further exploration of the cosmos? These unanswered inquiries, like persistent ghosts, lurk within the minds of starry-eyed dreamers, dedicated scientists, and fervent space enthusiasts. They all share a common yearning, a collective hope for a renaissance in human space exploration. However, to unlock the riddles of our current conundrum, we must voyage through the time-worn passages of history, revisiting the illustrious narrative of lunar exploration. Our tryst with the moon, our closest celestial neighbor, gained depth in the 17th century when our forebears first cast their curious gaze on its pockmarked visage through the newly minted telescope lens. Eminent astronomers of the time, such as the celebrated Galileo Galilei, began to discern its striking surface features, towering mountains that pierced the lunar skyline, vast gaping craters, and the darkened plains known as Maria, mysterious and silent. As these early stargazers gazed upon the moon's enchanting terrain night after night, a wellspring of curiosity erupted within them. They pondered over its enigmatic origins, its peculiar nature, and the tantalizing possibility of its fostering life. Visionaries like Plutarch, Aristarchus, Shen Kuo, and others proposed an array of theories about this celestial orb, its profound mystery only stoking the flames of humanity's ambition to understand what lay beyond our terrestrial home. Fast forward to the 20th century, the dawn of the space age. On a fateful day in October 1957, humankind took a revolutionary, courageous leap toward lunar exploration. The Soviet Union propelled Sputnik 1, our planet's inaugural artificial satellite, into the boundless cosmic wilderness. This event left an indelible mark in our collective memory, igniting an interstellar race that would unveil the secrets of the cosmos, a race that triggered a flurry of moon expeditions. The Soviets, continuing their trailblazing efforts in the realm of unmanned space missions, etched another milestone in humanity's cosmic journal. On September 12, 1959, Luna 2 claimed a historical first by being the initial human-made object to kiss the lunar surface. Luna 9 further raised the bar in 1966 by accomplishing the pioneering soft landing and transmitting the first photographs from the moon's surface back to Earth. This successful series of missions laid a robust foundation for the United States to build upon. It eventually culminated in the awe-inspiring Apollo 11 mission on July 20, 1969, a day that saw humans stepping onto the moon's surface for the very first time. Neil Armstrong's iconic words, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind," reverberated across our world, forever intertwining the destiny of the moon with our shared human identity. However, as Armstrong had wisely predicted, the moon landing marked just the first chapter of humankind's vast cosmic odyssey. Following the seismic success of Apollo 11, the Apollo program continued its relentless pursuit of knowledge and adventure with 6 more missions. Each expedition presented its unique challenges and triumphs, and collectively, they made tremendous strides in our understanding of the moon. From Apollo 12's daring venture to the vast lunar plain of the Ocean of Storms to the drama-laden rescue mission of Apollo 13, each endeavor left an indelible mark on the canvas of space exploration. Apollo 14, helmed by the heroic Alan Shepard, renewed our rendezvous with the moon. Apollo 15 signaled a scientific evolution with extended lunar stays and the groundbreaking introduction of the first lunar rover. Apollo 16 ventured into the rugged Descartes Highlands, and with the lunar rover's assistance, extended human exploration farther and faster than ever before. Finally, Apollo 17, the last glorious chapter of the Apollo saga, witnessed the longest lunar stay, with Harrison Schmitt, a professional geologist, becoming the first and only of his kind to tread the lunar surface. In the years following the grandeur of the Apollo era, lunar exploration seemed to drift into a peaceful slumber. Yet, in this relative silence, a new voice arose, echoing throughout the realms of space exploration, this voice belonging to Elon Musk, the audacious and visionary CEO of SpaceX. His eyes are set beyond the moon, dreaming of a future where humans pioneer a sustainable life on the distant red planet, Mars. Musk, the illustrious entrepreneur and father of 10, firmly believes that Mars holds the key to our next grand space adventure, offering the promise of a potential new home amidst the star-studded cosmic wilderness. To make this extraordinary vision a reality, Musk stresses the imperative for international collaboration in space exploration. He argues that a shared mission could harness resources, reduce redundancy, and foster a more peaceful, inclusive environment for our forays into the cosmos. While Musk doesn't necessarily advocate for a direct return to the moon, he acknowledges its historical and scientific importance. In his ambitious vision, the moon serves not as an endpoint, but as a pivotal stepping stone that will catapult humanity farther and deeper into the heart of the cosmos. It's an inspiring vision, one that sets our sights on an exhilarating future where the boundaries of human exploration are continually pushed and redefined. In the grand expanse of cosmic exploration, Earth's closest celestial companion, the Moon, serves as the initial proving ground, a literal stepping stone for testing emerging technologies, exploring methods of resource extraction, and building a nascent interplanetary infrastructure. The Moon is a playground for innovation where our lunar endeavors can act as litmus tests before embarking on a more audacious voyage to our rust-colored neighbor, Mars. We need to master these technologies on the Moon's austere landscape, refine them, and only then utilize these capabilities for our ultimate Mars mission, unraveling the secrets veiled beneath its intriguing alien sands. Elon Musk, the visionary founder of SpaceX, harbors a profound affinity for Mars, partially due to its untapped potential for colonization. Mars, with its substantial size and its thin, enigmatic atmosphere, promises an untapped bounty of resources. These are critical elements for establishing a self-sustaining extraterrestrial settlement, a nascent outpost of humanity reaching out into the cosmos. Musk's audacious vision extends to the creation of an Earth 2.0 on Mars, a secondary bastion of humanity, meticulously engineered to safeguard our species in the wake of potential catastrophic occurrences that could befall our home planet. Mars offers a few notable advantages for its potential colonists. Its day-night cycle closely mirrors Earth's, promoting a more seamless adaptation for human circadian rhythms. Mars' higher gravity compared to the Moon also promises a more comfortable living environment, potentially reducing the health risks associated with prolonged exposure to microgravity. However, amidst the allure and promise of the Martian wilderness, Musk is unflinchingly honest. The journey to Mars is no gentle jaunt. It's a challenge of unprecedented scale. It demands a vast pool of resources, sophisticated technological prowess, unparalleled expertise, and an acceptance of inherent risks and uncertainties. To meet these formidable challenges head-on, Musk's team has engineered the awe-inspiring Starship and the formidable BFR rockets. These spacecraft are each making significant strides towards transforming space travel from a sporadic venture into a seamless routine endeavor, an everyday affair that weaves the cosmos into our reality. Starship, a marvel of modern engineering, is a trailblazing reusable spacecraft capable of transporting up to 100 pioneers, or a staggering 100 tons of cargo in a single voyage. The BFR Big Falcon rocket, the Titan that propels Starship into orbit, stands as the embodiment of raw power. When combined, these twin marvels of engineering form the Starship system, an integrated launch system that Musk boldly touts as the most potent and adaptable rocket ever conceived. Moreover, the Starship system stands head and shoulders above its predecessors, in both literal and metaphorical terms. Its size and power are unmatched, dwarfing existing rockets. Its towering height of 120 meters surpasses even the Statue of Liberty, while the innovative design enables it to return to Earth or another celestial body after each launch. This groundbreaking feature drastically cuts the cost and waste associated with space travel, marking a new era in our exploration of the cosmos. The estimated cost of a Starship system launch is a meager $2 million, an astronomical bargain compared to the $150 million required for a Falcon Heavy launch, or the staggering $500 million for a space shuttle launch. Beyond cost effectiveness, the Starship system's design is the embodiment of versatility. Its multi-purpose nature accommodates a myriad of missions, be it launching satellites, ferrying cargo or crew into orbit, or even circumnavigating Earth at hypersonic speeds. Having tackled the technical challenges, Musk now envisions sending thousands of people and a veritable mountain of equipment to Mars aboard the Starship by 2026. He envisages Starship as a cosmic ark, ferrying large quantities of cargo and crew to Mars every 26 months, coinciding with the closest alignment of the two planets. With this strategic schedule, Musk plans to transport roughly 100,000 eager explorers and an astounding 100 million tons of cargo to Mars by 2030, seeding the Red Planet with the first wave of colonists. With a successful landing on Mars, the real challenge begins, creating a self-sustaining city on the Red Planet. Musk's comprehensive strategy involves harnessing the planet's indigenous resources. This includes transforming Mars's water ice into rocket propellant, harnessing the Martian atmosphere's carbon dioxide and nitrogen to support life, and converting Mars's rich deposits of minerals and metals into crucial building materials and tools. Beyond his grand Martian colonization plans, Musk also proposes repurposing Starship for terrestrial travel. By flying outside Earth's atmosphere at hypersonic speeds, Starship could cut the flight time between major cities to under an hour, revolutionizing global transport. However, a significant barrier remains, making space travel affordable for ordinary people. Various payment options such as loans are being explored to bridge this financial divide and democratize access to space. In addition to financial assistance, Musk envisions crowdsourcing funds for his ambitious projects. Relying on sponsorships and crowdfunding campaigns, these alternative sources of funding could significantly supplement space exploration, moving us closer to Musk's vision of accessible space travel for all. Elon Musk's primary goal is nothing less than the establishment of a flourishing civilization on Mars, a new world serving as an essential backup for Earth. His passion for space exploration through SpaceX has reverberated globally, pushing boundaries and unlocking the untapped potential of humanity in the cosmos. But his ambitions are not confined to Mars. Plans are also underway to explore other planets and asteroids in our solar system and even beyond. Musk envisions humanity as a multiplanetary species, motivated not merely by survival but by an insatiable thirst for knowledge and a spirit of adventure. Propelled by a spirit of audacious courage and unyielding optimism, we navigate toward the beckoning stars. The future of space exploration lies tantalizingly within our grasp. Together, we shall seize it, one audacious step at a time, leaving footprints on alien soils and etching our narratives into the annals of cosmic history.
To the best of my knowledge, we see no evidence of conscious life anywhere in the universe. So it might be there. Like, where are the aliens? Like, if there are so many planets out there, and the universe is almost 14 billion years old, why aren't the aliens everywhere? Yeah, in physics they call it sort of the Fermi paradox. After when Enrico Fermi, was an amazing physicist, asked the fundamental question, where are the aliens?
Yeah.
A lot of people ask me, where are the aliens? And I think if anyone would know about aliens on Earth, it would probably be me. I'm not saying that we are unique. I'm simply stating, to the best of my knowledge, that there is no evidence for other conscious life. I hope there is, and I hope they're peaceful, obviously, the two important characteristics. But I'm just saying we haven't seen anything yet. I think may have been him, or there was some like Pentagon general who said, because people kept on bugging him about aliens and stuff, and he said, listen, if we had any evidence of aliens, if I had an alien, I would drag an alien body or something. I'd show you that alien body, because you know what? If I showed you that alien body, we'd get our budget approved instantly.
Do you think there is other intelligent life outside the Earth?
It seems probable, but I think this is one of the great questions in physics and philosophy, is where are the aliens? Maybe they're among us, I don't know. I just think we should not assume that civilization is robust. And if you look at the history of civilizations, the rise and fall of the ancient Egyptians, the ancient Sumerians, Rome, there's throughout the world there've been the rise and fall of many civilizations. So there's an arc. There's sort of a life cycle arc to civilizations, just as there is to individual humans.
Yes.
And I think we just want to make sure that we have civilization go onward and upward. And that's, for example, why I'm concerned about decreasing birth rates and the fact that, for example, Japan had twice as many deaths last year as births. So that's they're a leading indicator.
I think there's quite a high chance of microbial life. There's a much then as you get more advanced in life, that there's less and less likelihood of like sophisticated life.
But do you think they're aliens out there
that we can talk to? You mean, as opposed to like bacteria?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a great Onion article recently about like like NASA should only hold a press conference if they find aliens that we can talk to. But I think it's it's an interesting confluence of events. Like, it's not just that there has to be intelligent life that evolves somewhere, but that life has to last for a long time for us to exist at the same time as that. And what it suggests is there's this great question. It's called the Fermi paradox. Like, where are the aliens? There's something called like the Fermi paradox of like, where are the aliens?
Yeah.
So, where are the aliens? I think it was Carl Sagan that said like, if there either are a lot of aliens or none, and they're equally terrifying. If there are a lot of aliens, well, I mean, the invasion ship slash bug infestation, just like the
Starship Trooper style.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like an alien civilization might just view us as like a bug infestation.
Right.
It's like, hey, we left that planet, it was fine. Now it's got a bunch of bugs. Just go fumigate it. Like we'd fumigate a house. That's certainly possible. And then, but if there are no aliens, well, could it be that all civilizations are just destroyed before they become interstellar?
Well, I think it's more than just exploration. It's actually extending the scope and scale of consciousness, and the length of time that consciousness will exist as we know it is greatly extended by being a multi-planet species. So it is much harder to go and establish a self-sustaining city on Mars than it is to simply explore Mars or go for a visit. I think we need to turn Mars into another planet with life as we know it. And it's the only real possible location in the solar system where that is possible, where that can be done. So only one planet, really, Mars. So if we are able to establish a self-sustaining civilization on Mars, I think this will go a long way towards securing the long-term survival of humanity. And as I said, it would increase the scope and scale of consciousness and would drive the
the development of new technologies that would ultimately enable us to go further, certainly further in the solar system, but ultimately to go to other star systems and just go out there and find out what's going on, you know? Are there other civilizations that existed perhaps hundreds of millions of years ago or a billion years ago that maybe lasted for a long time? It might have lasted for millions of years. Whereas if you look at human civilization, it's only been around for about 5,000 years if you consider civilization to have begun from when the first writing existed. First writing in any meaningful sense existed about 5,000, maybe 6,000 years ago. So it's a very short period of time, considering that Earth is 4.5 billion years old and the universe is 13.8 billion years old. So, anyway, so I think we'd learn a lot about just kind of like what the heck is going on. Just we ultimately want to go out there and see the other star systems in our galaxy. I'm not sure we will ever get beyond our galaxy, but we can at least see what's happening in the great many stars that are in our galaxy. Maybe we'll meet some alien life that we can talk to. That would be interesting.
I mean, if there are super intelligent aliens out there, they're probably already observing us. That would seem quite likely, and we just are not smart enough to realize it. But I can do some back-of-the-envelope calculations, and any advanced alien civilization that was at all interested in populating the galaxy, even without exceeding the speed of light, even if you're only moving at, say, 10 or 20% of the speed of light, you could populate the entire galaxy in, let's say, 10 million years. Maybe 20 million years max. This is nothing, in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah. So whatever they are very subtle, these aliens.
How often do you think about it?
None, zero.
Zero? Even though you're thinking about interplanetary travel, you don't really think about aliens.
No, I mean, if they show up, I'm like, great, okay, now this is new information. But we... well,
what an interesting way of putting it. This is new information.
This is new information. Like, where were you guys up till now? Anyway, I mean, maybe there are aliens, but they're very subtle. If there are, they're just very... they're being pretty shy. So, as far as we can tell, there's none. So, nor are we seeing signals from any other solar system or anything like that. So, now, and the thing is that on a galactic timescale, even with sublight travel, you could absolutely colonize the whole galaxy, even some of the neighboring galaxies. So, if you said 1 million years with and say there's no new physics, could you colonize the galaxy in 1 million years? Absolutely, the entire galaxy.
Say, like, where are the aliens? It's like the Fermi paradox. Where are the aliens? If the universe is 13.8 billion years old, shouldn't they be everywhere by now? And I'm not aware of any evidence for aliens. People ask me about that too. Where are the aliens? I'm like, man, if anyone would know about evidence of aliens, it would be me. And I've seen nothing. So I think it may have been Carl Sagan who said, there's, like, we're either alone in the galaxy, or there are a lot of aliens, and each answer is arguably equally terrifying. It's like, hey, we found aliens are on their way. Too bad it's the invasion fleet. So I don't know. It's like, where are the aliens? Like, maybe there aren't any in this galaxy, and maybe what we have here is a very, very rare situation. a brief flickering of consciousness in the dark, like a little candle in a vast darkness. And we should not let that little candle go out.
I mean, I do find the whole question of aliens a very interesting one. What is typically called the Fermi paradox, which is that if the universe is really as old as science seems to think it is, and where are the aliens? Have we really been around for 13.8 billion years? If so, shouldn't there be aliens all over the place? The crazy thing is I've seen no evidence of alien technology or any alien life whatsoever, and I think I'd know. SpaceX, we do a lot. I mean, I think I know. I don't think there's anyone who knows more about space, than me, or at least the space technology. But I think it's actually a troubling thing if there are no aliens as well, which is that what that actually could mean then is that sort of civilization and consciousness is like a tiny candle in a vast darkness, and a very vulnerable tiny candle that could easily get blown out. I don't know if you guys have seen any evidence of aliens, but I sure haven't. I get asked that a lot. So, I think the Fermi paradox is just an incredibly interesting question. I'm not sure who said it, but there appear to be, if there's either a lot of aliens or none, and equally, those answers are equally terrifying. Sort of coming from the Fermi paradox. Fermi paradox is just, where are the aliens? If the universe is really 13.8 billion years old, shouldn't there be aliens everywhere? And if not, why not? I think it was Carl Sagan who said that there appear to be there's either a lot of aliens or no aliens, and either one is equally terrifying. Meaning, if there are no aliens, then what we have here is very rare. And then
I think no aliens is more terrifying.
More terrifying.
I think it's more likely though, right? If the universe is 13.8 billion years old.
Well, this is why I call this a great physicist, Enrico Fermi, who posed the question of where are the aliens? Now, a lot of people ask me, what about the aliens? Have you seen any evidence of aliens? I've seen no evidence of aliens. I don't think they're aliens. I think but you should view these things as probabilities. Generally, you should think of things as probabilities, not certainties. So I think there's probably not aliens. And I think that's kind of scary, actually, because then what it would suggest is that consciousness, civilization as we know it, is extremely rare. And a very precious thing, where our consciousness is like a small candle in a vast darkness, and we must not let that small candle go out. We should basically think of this being a multi-planet species as taking out insurance for life itself, life insurance for life.
Wow,
so
it's turned into an infomercial real quick.
Life insurance for life, yes. And we can bring the creatures from plants and animals from Earth to Mars and breathe life into the planet, and have a second planet with life. That would be great. They can't bring themselves there, so if we don't bring them to Mars, then they will just for sure all die when the sun expands anyway, and then that'll be it.